Niagara Falls is a geological wonder and one of the most famous waterfalls in the world, straddling the border between the United States and Canada. It has been a popular tourist attraction for over 200 years, as well as a major source of hydroelectric power. Some people think that Niagara Falls is just one giant waterfall, but actually, there are three in total. There are the American Falls, Bridal Veil Falls, and Canadian or Horseshoe Falls from far left to right. The name Niagara Falls is just a collective name for all three of the waterfalls together. The Horseshoe Falls is the longest. The length of the Canadian or Horseshoe brink is 2,600 feet, that is 792.4 meters, compared to the combined length of the other falls, 1,060 feet, that is quite an impressive sized waterfall. The horseshoe shape may make this waterfall seem smaller, but it is quite the opposite, in fact. The Horseshoe Falls is also the tallest. Many people believe that the American and Bridal Veil waterfalls are the tallest. They certainly look it. In fact, their 176 feet height would technically make them the tallest compared to the horseshoe's 167 feet height. However, the American and Bridal Veil Falls have a large number of rocks at the base, which means the waterfall itself is only 70 feet tall. Niagara Falls is around 10,000 years old. 15,000 years ago, southern Ontario was pure ice and not much else. As the last ice age began to change, around 12,000 years ago, new landscapes and rivers were formed from the glaciers. When this happened, Niagara River was created, and shortly after, Niagara Falls was born. Each of the waterfalls was given their names due to specific traits, such as the American Falls being mostly over the border of the U.S. The horseshoe is aptly named because of its horseshoe shape, whilst also being known as the Canadian Falls due to being mostly in Ontario. Lastly, Bridal Falls is named so because it resembles a bridal veil. Niagara Falls sits in the middle of New York in the US and Ontario in Canada. This means that people can visit from either or both countries. In New York, tourists can see the sights from the Prospect Point Park Observation Tower, and from Ontario, there is a range of large tourist areas which visitors can use to access Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls was the largest hydropower facility in the Western world when the first hydroelectric project went live in 1961. It now produces a phenomenal amount of electricity for the U.S. state of New York, around 2.4 gigawatts. There are several hydropower plants in and around Niagara Falls now, all producing electricity for America and Canada. Niagara Falls isn't short of unique restaurants and foods. Guests dining atop the Skylon Tower enjoy a fabulous meal, all while getting a stunning view of the falls. If you want to be a little closer to the action, try the Falls View Buffet restaurant. With its scenic views, you can practically feel the mist on your face as you dine. There is a quote that says, life begins at the end of our comfort zone. And Niagara Falls certainly has many activities that will force you to step outside of your comfort zone. The most popular of these is the Maid of the Mist, a boat tour that begins on Niagara River and ends in the dense mist of the American Falls. Visitors can expect to be completely drenched by the end of the tour.
Oh my goodness. Good in Niagara. Kinakainin tayo ito. Kinakainin sa barkon ko. Sa barkon na nakikita ng Niagara. Kita nyo naman mga katropa. Maganda dito. Yay! Ito ang panahon na hindi ko makakalimutan. Tama ang aking tatay. At ang aking sarili. Kita nyo naman, di ba? Picture kami. Dapat ito tayo. Picture kami dito eh, no? Ang ganda naman kasi dito. Sino bang hindi sabi naman dito maganda? Pinakamalapit na Niagara. Ang ganda dito! Oh my God! Ang ganda dito man. Ayan, pogi. Diba? Diba? Ganda no?
If you really want to get your heart pumping, you can also try zip lining over the gorges of Niagara. If you have the guts for it, it is a truly great way to take in the landscape from a different perspective. There are also souvenir shops where you can buy souvenir items. Hanap ka ng Christian. Caroline.
Oo.
Drew?
Wala
Wow, perfect. Oh. See, para kay Christian. So come on, guys, join me and my son in exploring Niagara Falls.